Good afternoon, everybody. It is a beautiful April 15th, 20 degrees, and it's go time. We are loading up the trucks, and we're loading up the drills. So right now we're just loading up some mid-row blend, nitrogen sulfur. It's a little chunky coming out, as you can clearly tell. See? A little chunky. But then we also have a fert screen up top. For any of the chunks that make it up, it'll actually roll right out and right off the truck. It won't go in the truck, it just rolls on the ground. Then we'll clean all that up later. It's a lot better to deal with this stuff now than it is to deal with it later. Basically, later means at the drill. Not fun to deal with this stuff at the drill. We just finished loading. Now we're gonna head off over to a drill. Hop in our truck here. Everybody's got an auger or a conveyor of some sort. We'll just cut the gut here. Woo! Park here, and then we gotta go fire up the case tractor. Hey, we just moved the tractor here. We fired it up. We put new batteries in it. The batteries were leaking acid, so I'm assuming that they froze or something. Not sure, but anyway, those batteries were shot. So we put some brand new batteries in. Hopefully, we don't have any more issues. We're going to engage our hydraulics. One. Two. Those two hydraulics are engaged. I'm just idling it. That's all I need. And we're gonna run out there and throw this conveyor out. All right. Hit fill. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go idle it up a little bit. There's not enough hydraulics. Hold the phone. Fertilizer, just a little extra. Oh, I gotta eat more. There we go. I'll see the peeps. Oh. Gosh, I gotta eat more, guys. I gotta eat more. It's always important to hit every button but the right button. Every one but the right button. And away we go. Whoa, sorry about that. This is our Foss. And again, that orange looking stuff, these big chunks, that's potash. The rest is 1152. And just like that, we're done. All right, now every button but the right one. Every button but the right one. I'm gonna run down there real quick here. now we're on to the MRB blend, nitrogen sulfur. Looks more like just nitrogen. Right there, that's a piece of sulfur. A little crystal. Maybe they didn't give me my sulfur. Oh man. All right guys, so we just got finished loading this cart. We now need to calibrate. And normally I put my conveyor away and pack my pails up. I'm far too old for that now. So we're just gonna leave the conveyor down and I'll just use the conveyor to take my pails up. So I guess first thing we gotta do is we gotta run back to the tractor and prep our monitor for calibration. I'm just gonna hang this scale here. Okay, hold on here. Gosh dang it! This is what you don't want to do. Okay, good. Didn't break anything. It says Brian on the back. Apparently I have his scale and maybe he has mine. I don't know. Alright, let's run up to the tractor. You want to hit this little wrench here. Oh, right there, I guess. You want to do a multi-tank calibration. Automatic calibration. And yes, we want to begin. Those are our targets. Alright. Okay. So, we have got nitrogen in tank 1. We've got wheat in tank 2. Wheat in tank 4. And some phos in tank 3. And that's kind of an odd setup, but we don't have any more wheat to seed other than what's in this cart. So I just packed her all in here and we'll seed one tank out, shut it off, seed the other tank out, shut it off, empty it out, clean it out, load with durum. Because all the other drills are on durum. I'm the only lone guy here trying some different wheat. And I gotta grow some seed. So that means we're gonna have to, we have 4 meters and we're gonna have to calibrate all 4 meters. So first things first, so we gotta pull off these. Typically these things, I should go around the other side. And there's one right here. Okay, get this thing out of the way. Stick it in here, right like that, and then you place your bucket underneath. Always important to do everything the hard way first. There we go. Done. We've done this one. This is number 2. Note, sorry, when I say number 2, this is the second one I've done. This is actually tank number 4. Also really important to note that tank number 4 was on fertilizer last year up at the North Farm. And the fertilizer, and since this is going to be seed, it's going to be very important not to screw this up. And you got to put this back on top of this blank right here. Okay? And then you take that blank and you cap off this. Because each tank, there's 4 tanks plus a flex tank that can go either direction. There's 4 meters. You can meter all 4 into fertilizer if you'd like, and meter all 4 into seed, or 3 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 7, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you're doing it right. Ask me how I know seed down the mid-row bander and fertilizer down the seed row doesn't work very good. Just ask me how I know. When you're all done and you have 4 tanks to meter, it's really important that you lose a bucket. I have no idea where that bucket went. I don't know if we lost it on the move. The move being from the North Farm to the South Farm, or if somebody just really needed a bucket and came and grabbed one. Either way, we'll make do. So before we can actually properly calibrate, we gotta prime them. We gotta prime those augers. So we'll just do one at a time. Turn on tank 1, which is this one, has nitrogen. I can't ever remember, I think it's this one. No, this one. No, I think it is this one. Why isn't anything coming out here? Oh, I know why. How about remote? And we gotta change it to cal. There it is. You know, the first time of the first load of the year, you'd be surprised how much you forget. probably good for a cow. That's probably good. Shut that off. Beauty. Then we're gonna do that with the rest of these. Once you have done all that, since we're short buckets, we just combined a little bit of nitrogen with some phos, don't matter, and our wheat. We combined our wheat. If you're wondering about this wheat, Mike, it's not treated, you're 100% right, because I was not about to mess around with like 500 bushels of trying to treat that. It's getting seeded untreated, and wheat is not a concern. In fact, I'm going to be doing a bunch of trials this year of just some stuff not getting treated. So stay tuned for that against stuff that has been treated. I know a lot of guys that don't treat anything. I know a lot of guys that treat everything. We've always been the guys that have treated everything, so now we're going to just try a little testing, I guess. Anyways, as I was saying, we're going to hit this refresh button. It should refresh it on the monitor. There it goes. It flashed green. Now we should be good to calibrate. So let's do one at a time and grab our one empty bucket here. Let's do our nitrogen tank 1 first. Ouch. It's always important to hit your head at least 3 times. Turn on tank 1, turn it on. Now you want to fill this up at least 2/3, 3/4 full. The fuller it is, the more it weighs, the more it weighs, the more accurate it is. And then you'll probably have to repeat that step at least twice. And that's probably good. Turn it off. Turn off that tank. Normally, guys, when we have all the pails empty and I'm not recording, you can do them all at the same time. And then, of course, some are metering faster than others. Some fill up quicker. And then you're just right here. You turn off that tank. You turn off that tank. It fills up. You turn off that tank. It fills up. You turn off that tank. And then you finish it. A little harder to do if we're going to record. So that's why I'm going to try not to make too big of a mess. And just do one at a time. Turn your scale on and you weigh your bucket empty. So it has a negative weight, 2.9. And you should put your bucket on here. There, it should zero with your bucket, okay? Just showing you guys that as an example. Then we're actually gonna grab our full bucket. Just hit my head again. It's actually, I think it's probably more important to hit your head at least 7 times. Okay. 37.3. 37.3, that's the number we're gonna go with. Okay, guys, remember that. Oh, sorry. We just did tank 1, right? That's the reason why there's no registers on the other ones. It was 37.3, very close. 36.2 is what it actually figures it was. We're gonna say yes, continue. Then we're gonna hit edit. Put in what we actually calculated. I think it was 37.3. And then we're gonna hit yes, continue. Then they're gonna be like, it was off 2.9%. Yes, I would like to save that. Bing bang chalada. That one I won't have to do again because it was only off 2.9% this time. If they're off a greater number, then chances are you gotta do it again. But anyways, let's go. Now I'm just gonna grab all the buckets, empty them, and I'm gonna do the last 3 together. We have 3 buckets, and we're gonna get this done. Woo, I'm out of shape, you guys. We're gonna do 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna hit on. Oh, right. I gotta go back to the tractor because I forgot to hit the automatic calibration stuff again. Back I go. Round 2. All right. We should be good. Oh yeah. Wheat, phos, wheat. Which one's gonna fill first? I think 4 is gonna fill first. Yeah. Better get ready. Oh no, maybe 2 is gonna fill first. 2 is filling first. Then 4. Okay, now we're just waiting on the boss. Woo! And this is what you do, guys. Now, this is on a 7,000 series cart. The new 9,000 series Borgo carts. Maybe you don't have to do any of this. That would be nice. But then I guess where would I ever get my workout? I will fill her up a little bit more here. The fuller it is, the more accurate it is. Anyone know any good songs? I sure don't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Shut her down, Mike. Shut her down. All right, and then we'll just turn this tank off. Okay, now we got to weigh all those. Turn our scale back on. It's got a short lifespan. All right. Let's do tank 2. Don't spill any. Yes. 40. Hey, stop moving. Okay, 40 for number 2. Now you got to write this down. I just weighed up all these. Now we're gonna run back to the tractor. Let's go! All right, I just punched them in. We're at 12%, 19%, 20%. I'm gonna have to do all these again. This time I'm not gonna forget to do this first time. This time I'm gonna do this, and I will see you when we're done. I'm much faster when I'm not recording. All right, so I just did it again. Now we're down to under percent, 2.2, 3.4, which is fine. I like to be under 5% when I do my last save. That means we're pretty much gonna be right on the money, honey. We're ready to rock and roll. We just packed stuff up. We're done, we're calibrated, we're loaded. One done. No, we got one more to do. We gotta do Donovan's drill here yet. The other guys are all working on their drills. Brian just flew by. He's way over there. See if I can zoom in on him. There he is. He's in his little puddle jumper. Brian's got a few planes. He's got, he loves planes. So his hangar is full of planes. This little puddle jumper, he can land pretty much in a field if he wanted to. The tires are so dang big on the dang thing, but he just had to go out and pick up one of the sprayer operators that was about, I don't know, it really wasn't that far away, maybe 20 miles. And he just went and picked him up. Now he's coming back with him. So that's the dealio, guys. Next video, hopefully will be us rolling out. So stay tuned, guys. We'll go set Donovan's drill, calibrate Donovan's drill, and we'll be off to the races here. See if I can zoom in on him. There he comes in. His strip is paved. He's not landing in the field. In case you're wondering, he is not landing in the field. He has a paved runway. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flipper.